What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kissing and walk again, talk, talk, kissing and talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you steal a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Wednesday Night Live here at Haunted Anonymous. As always, y'all get tired of it.
That was close.
I know. I was like, oh, what's Mike swearing already? And of course, James is right here, clickety clacking,
What's up, everybody?
listening to my crazy stories of moving timber and
It was funny
dying from.
because somebody played the chainsaw sound effect right as we were talking about that.
That's about accurate. I'll tell you, that's the funny thing.
What are you looking at, butthead?
Will's been using his gas chainsaw, and so I've been getting my own smell of the chainsaws and sights of Halloween just by watching him go trail. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go through the list here. Got Maximus. What's up, Max?
Hello.
Science.
What's up?
Reginald.
Hey, Science.
Zach.
Reginald, you're in trouble, Zach.
Yeah, Ashton.
Ashton, Keith.
13, and Jabby. What's up, Jabby?
Hey, everybody, how y'all doing this evening? So happy to see you, Reginald. Let's have a little talk with you today.
Oh, hey. So, 13, man. Are we gonna start seeing photos like tomorrow since it's happening like tonight? What's the story?
Yeah, 13. What's going on?
And I I want to give you a tentative date that I believe we're going to be making a trip out your way. My younger sister is actually coming up to visit from Virginia. So it'll probably be somewhere around the 23rd or 24th of October. If that works for you, let me know. And hopefully that will be that will be good. All right. Love the smell of chainsaw. Yes, I do too. I love the smell of chainsaw gas anytime.
Max, are you sure you did anything during that game? Because I'm pretty sure that when I left y'all were still arguing about who was paying the cab fare. Reginald, let's go ahead and get you out of the way there, buddy. Yeah, yeah. Let's hold off posting, and I'm gonna go ahead and I have to swear just a little bit tonight. Let's hold off posting shit from the Illumahanti in the After Dark page.
Yeah, if you need an explanation on that one, I'll hit you up.
We'll gladly tell you off the who's he what's. It's Mark knows. Y'all could even talk about it during one of your 5,000 hour D&D games where you're, I guess, Windexing the board for 90% of that time. But
hey, Dalen.
Yeah. And I'm playing with the Reginald, but yeah, that's the subject matter was cool, but the people who do it are just dingbats. So we'll leave it at that.
Ashton, we would 100% go see you this year, but you're in Florida. In Florida, like curing COVID right now. So
no, we're too busy curing COVID. No one's allowed here. We're busy. Our scientists are squeezing oranges over everyone's skulls right now to cure COVID. So
listen,
too busy.
What you did miss last night. So the first solid hour was us arguing about Max wanting to smash my head because of the pumpkin, me threatening to melt his insides, Mark arguing with Reginald about us trying to fight each other, and then Mark is trying to rip them off and take more gold. And once we finally get inside, Zach has the room booby trapped with all kinds of stuff. He sets up this damn gargoyle that we're not supposed to be able to kill, but through some imaginative work with myself and Max, we destroy this thing. Oh my goodness, it was a whole thing. It was entertaining as hell, but it was fun. You're fine, Reginald.
Yeah, Reginald, man. I'm playing. We'll enlighten you on these things, off stream or some such. But don't take it to heart. But
the D&D game totally counted as one of the 4-hour streams, but
vindicated. Yeah, I had to. I came in. I was gonna watch y'all for a little bit of the D&D thing. But I was actually exhausted, and I was actually zonking out listening to Mark sipping on his cocktail, trying to get y'all to do something. I was like, oh God, Mark's in charge. I gotta go. I'm gonna die. So it was only supposed to be an hour. Lies. Such lies. Such lies. It's very cool though that y'all are doing it. And I actually still apologize for not being able to join y'all for this, but I've literally got like forest trees in my yard I've got to remove, and I can only do it at night. Well, some during the day, some at night, and that's by the time I do all that, I'm exhausted.
But you just need to have Max come over there with his gigantic hammer and smash freaking everything.
Well, that'd work. That would work. So Ashton says she went to Howl Scream on Sunday, and these girls were twerking for TikTok. People are still twerking. I mean, it was stupid when it started. I can't believe people are still doing that.
People are still TikToking.
Well, no, twerking.
I know, but also TikToking.
And you're right, and TikTok.
You're a savage for the little instant. Yeah, I know. You're horrible. You're a horrible teammate for your own team. What? Hold on a second. I need to go back up for a second. What? Max said, sorry about Fright on Fountain. What happened with Fright on Fountain? What's the deal there, Max?
Wait a minute. I'm lost.
Well, Science said sorry to hear about Fright on Fountains. Curious the deal was with
Oh. Oh. That's not the place that
that's
all their
Max's
stuff
place.
burned. Was that the place that all their stuff burned?
Don't think so. Fright on Fountain is Max's thing.
Yeah, Max, what's going on with Friday on There was a haunt where their whole warehouse like completely combusted into hell. I mean, that sounds familiar. Wait a minute, Max, you still with us? Reginald says,
Oh, all right. That sucks.
Oh, I'm thinking of a totally different place. Max, I've lost my damn mind.
That's unfortunate.
Dude, if you were actually here in Pensacola, I'd let you own my property. Just because I've got plenty of room now that some of my trees are going.
Oh, Reginald knows better what he's doing.
Wait, who's discussing politics?
Reginald made a comment.
Oh. Ooh, chat's going pretty quick. Jabby says the only twerking that is allowed is at Dollar Boobies clubs.
How's it going with you guys, Jabby? I keep seeing random posts from you. Any more chicken and chicken wing, whatever the hell the name of that song was?
Did you get any restraining orders against you yet? She said, yeah, I saw it on Facebook. The haunt burned down, closed for the year, and now. Science, who are you talking about? Who I'm talking about? I can't remember. I actually can't remember. And it wasn't it was actually the warehouse with all their stuff in it. Maybe it was the same building, but I mean, it literally, the only thing, of course, they described it as like an inferno, which means that like none of their stuff has got fire retardant on it. Max, that makes sense. Just too much going on, and mom and dad are worried about COVID too, and so just don't want people to walk through the property. Makes sense.
Yep.
With everything, they just asked me to please don't do it.
Why did something just scream? Somebody played the jump scare card. I think it was Science. He does it to me all the time. Hellbilly something.
Yeah, but it may be it. Maybe there's been two. I don't know. I'm sure I could go look through my feed, but it's pretty sad. Apparently, I mean, it's cindered. It wasn't like it was a 100% total loss. So, Debbie said it's going great. We're opening up Friday, and I can't wait to finally act with my haunt family.
That's awesome.
Reginald says chicken noodle soup and a soda can on the side.
I don't know what the hell that means, but probably.
I don't either. But we all know Reginald's probably been hitting it for the last 10, 12 hours, and then he gets on stream with us, and we don't know what's going on.
He's a fairly decent negotiator. I think Mark kind of bested him though, knocking out that extra 10% gold yield for us.
We're crossing the streams here. Jesus. Hey, Mark. I'm here. I'm here. It's just bath time.
Well, you should
Well,
take your bath before this, man. What are you
I'm totally thinking, totally thinking the same thing.
doing?
For those who don't understand that you're not the one running around naked wet, it's a song. Is it?
Chicken noodles, soup, and a soda on the side.
Somebody look that up and tell me it's a twerking song, and I'm gonna laugh. Let's see. It's Wednesday. We did see y'all Sunday. We asked about any haunts y'all been going to. Uh, so let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we can do a part. We can do a part 3 of Dead End Road. um, the head of the Haunted Road finally put out a statement, and it was just complete nonsense. It only took them days.
It was like 4 days later, man.
Yeah, I mean, and it's complete nonsense. No real apology. Oh, it's our first time. Blah 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 blah. We had no control of this. Blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, that's no.
Oh, did you see what 13 just said? That's awesome.
Here's something very cool. Rube Goldberg Facebook page liked one of my posts. Hell yes. That's awesome. That deserves a big old love. Ashton went to HOA.
HOS. HOA is way scarier than any any haunt.
Yeah, I was getting ready like, ooh, did you know? Reginald said the apology. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but that's just a little bit too little too late. Um
Yeah, it was a terrible apology to begin with.
and took like James said, 4 days. Come on. Are you serious? Should have been an apology the Sunday morning.
Oh, can we talk about grown adults acting like little kids? That video. Oh man. The pedo scarecrows.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing they need to apologize for.
And who was it that pointed out that mom totally looks like she has pot leaves on her face mask? Because I went and watched it again, and it absolutely looks like she's got pot leaves on.
Wasn't me, because I'd talked about that for 20 minutes.
Ashton said I'm popular in the not trick or treat zone because I took pics they're all using. Nice. Neither can any of the people that paid for it. Like any of them. I don't think there was 2 people that I believe were friends of theirs that were excited about it, and everybody else wanted refunds.
Yeah, and they're still asking refunds even after the apology.
I don't know that I've ever seen such horrible reviews. Like so unanimously. That really speaks to just how absolutely god awful it was.
Yeah, and that should tell them something right there. And then inviting the people that went through and didn't like it to come back. It's a time ticketed event. It's a time ticketed event. They're just continuously going to make issues with what they're doing. And I mean to say like, oh, we couldn't have predicted the traffic. It's a time ticketed event. Just say you don't know what you're doing and shut it down and go away. It won't be back next year. I'll guarantee it.
Oh, it's not pot leaves. It's CBD leaves now. I gotcha.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I know. The guy at the end was just like, what the hell was that? Yeah, well, they have no choice. Everybody was just doing chargebacks. They were going to have their freaking credit card processing pulled.
And they're going to make it scarier. Or should I say make it scary since it was supposed to be haunted and not like, Russian ballet.
I still love that whole Little Bo Peeps candy floss farm for orphaned rainbows.
Joke. Let's see here. I don't think Ashton says, I bet they made the pipe burst. I don't think they had a pipe burst. I bet you if they were called out on it to show a bill for fixing it, they wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, no, because they canceled the night before.
Yeah.
For the media
Reginald
event. That was not a pipe burst situation.
Reginald says, plus you think they would take the time in getting maybe a werewolf mask instead of getting a respirator and painting teeth on it. Exactly.
It was so bad.
Hey, Danny. Danny says, LOL, my zero bathroom comment got a canned response from the page saying there were actually restrooms available. Yeah, your car seat. And then 4 more comments from people saying they were literally told there are no bathrooms available. Well, no. There's no, I mean, what are you going to do? Get out of your car a mile down the road, walk down to their damn bathroom if they had them?
I think somebody said there was one porta potty. One.
Gross. Oh, God. Oh, God. Gross. Gross.
And it was on the exit side, so if you went to use it, you had to like literally exit the haunt, because that's what one person had to do. They're like, we missed it because we had to go. I had to go to the bathroom. I literally had to leave.
It's next week. God, next Sunday, you guys and gals, is going to be like Dead End Road Part 4, and it's just we're going to report that literally like police came and arrested their 15 social media people since they don't have any real talent.
They're the same plant, just one not as strong. I should know. She had indica dominant plant leaves on that mask. Of course. Oh.
Well, 13 brought up one of the sad things that we heard today. 13 Skeleton says, I see in the news Disney is laying off 28,000 jobs.
Yeah, that is horrible.
Yeah. That's
like
completely unimaginable.
28,000. I don't know. I hope Florida has a plan.
Well, God. Well, we do have a plan. Like I said, we've eliminated COVID.
Hey, Tiffany.
So, hey, Tiffany. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, right.
Oh, what's going on there? Danny said, wait a minute. Danny says, and also there was a tow truck pulling people out of the ditch nonstop. Is this on their page?
I mean, I would believe it.
Tiffany. Ashton says 6,700 are here in Florida. Ashton, what about you? We talked about this a little bit before he came on stream. That's quite a chunk of people here in Florida. So how are you doing, kiddo?
A lot of the layoffs are from California. It's still
well, 6,700 here in Florida of 28,000. That's a chunk.
Oh, Keith, man, Disney is a massive. They've got people all over, and I mean, I'm sure there's probably like that. Probably includes like the cruise line people and all their office people.
Yeah, Disney's actually a huge employer.
Customer service will never be like pre-COVID. I can believe that.
Ashton said, I'm part of the union, so hopefully that does me some good. It's mostly non-union. Ashton, that's good to hear. Actually, that's cool. Keep us, let us know how that goes. Let us know how you're doing. You know. Ashton says she thinks there's 90,000 employees. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, just in Florida? For God's sakes.
Well, I mean, they've got what, 4, 5 parks?
Oh, that's true.
I don't. Now, does Disney Springs count? Because I know they said that like a lot of people say that Disney Springs is like the majority of those people are not Disney cast members. employed by the
I'm sure it's a small army just to keep Disney Springs up and running, though. As far as a entity, not as the individuals, but as an entity.
not just Disneyland, the hotel, the conventions.
Jesus. Ashton said 9.
Nine
parks?
parks.
Ashton,
Animal
what do you mean by
Kingdom,
9?
Magic Kingdom, Epcot, what I call still MGM. That's 4 missing.
I don't know.
Downtown Disney. I'm sorry.
What
Disney.
What about the water park?
Oh yeah, I guess the water parks too. 2 golf courses.
Oh, the campgrounds. She said the campgrounds.
One of you
Max,
sick?
no. I'm just gonna outright tell y'all. I've been busting my ass for days, so when I yawn, I tend to get sniffly. So I'm yawning.
Well, plus
I'm
you've been
sorry.
out in pine.
Yeah, I've been.
Chopping up pines.
No. That wasn't me. That was somebody else. I don't know. I don't have no damn. I would never have a pine tree in my yard. These are basically hickory trees.
Oh, hold on.
Danny Bell 82 wants to shout out. I didn't forget to eat the treats. I just had other things I wanted to talk about first. Nick. Rude. Now just filling up the rest of the spaces so that Mark doesn't get mad at me and play stupid SKSKS.
You should do that. Because the way this thing just read Danny's message is hilarious. The pause between Nick and Rude.
Oh,
brilliant.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Now just filling up the rest of the spaces so that Mark doesn't get mad at me and play stupid SKS.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I forgot that I had muted 2 different places on my computer. Max, when I yawn I have a big mouth. When I yawn,
I think everybody knows this information already.
Yes, it should not be unknown that I have a big mouth. So when I yawn, there's quite a bit of airflow going back and forth, and it just gives me the sniffles.
Ashton, the reason that's happening is because they're playing Stream Loot cards. So they buy these packs of cards, and it gives them certain special cards, and then they play them on the stream, and it does different things depending on what card they got. Danny does a better explanation of it. Hey, Aaron.
Yes, Max. I don't know how to explain it better, but we'll just go ahead and say big mouth yawn means sniffles.
It's like the most basic explanation.
I'm going to make that into a shirt. I'm going to wear it, and when I see you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Big mouth
But
means sniffles.
But I'm definitely not sick. I'm just tired. And Ashton knows I got a big mouth. I didn't like it. I mean, I would laugh at it. Wait a minute, what just happened?
Yeah, you don't have to buy them, Ashton.
Hey, Ashton. Oh God, my back, y'all.
Reginald's all about playing the freaking jump scare. Ooh, what's the temperature? What's the temperature?
It's 57 degrees right now.
Yay! $57. I know you said you're back, but did you throw out everything else in the process, or what?
No, my back. I'm just stiff. I'm not.
Okay. No, you're like, oh, my back, and then all of a sudden it.
I died.
Yeah, you
I
just disappeared.
No, Will text me, and I was like, oh man, it's that real quick. This on.
And despair. Doom
Ooh,
has
claim a
come
doom.
to this world.
Let's see if the audio plays.
I will totally have to listen to it to see what's going on.
Nope, no audio. It is 57 is beautiful.
Is that what it is? I think it's supposed to get to 50 something tonight here.
I don't think we get above 66 for the next indefinite future. Forever. It's never going to be above.
Well, our weather is extremely unusual right now. I mean, super unusual. It was super unusual after the hurricane because hurricanes are the day after hurricane. It is hot, it is humid, it is sunny. You want to die. And it was actually cloudy, sprinkly, and cold, like as in cold. So
I remember
I
Lee
don't know.
like, it's too cold. I can't
Oh,
do this.
God. She wasn't for her. She wasn't joking. I mean, even I was like, "Oh, well, this okay."
What's up, Pat? This is why I can't have watching TV.
So between James not paying attention, watching TV, and me just yawning and passing out, you're all on your own.
Oh, we got a
Maximus
shout
6 wants to shout out, it should be known that Pumpkin Smasher will smash Goodaloo's head and make pumpkin pie with it. He is basically a knockoff Groot. All he can do is give a gargoyle a big hug.
All right, listen here, sir. All right, first of all, if you try to smash my head, I will melt your insides. And I told you this last night. My head cannot be smashed. Will break your measly little mallet.
Mm-hmm.
Max last night was just talking so much trash all night, and he's still doing it. And the funny thing is, we're all on the same team. We just get paid more than they do.
Not with Mark as your leader. That's
No,
gonna be chaos.
Mark worked that system, man. Riley started talking crap when we were supposed to be working on a truce. So Mark called her on it, and they rolled, and we heard what she said. So we ended up doing a 60-40 split on all the loot.
A truce between the folks that are supposed to be working together.
Yep. Well, that's the thing. We weren't. We were two separate groups that met up. Goodaloo. Where do you get the name?
Yeah, this crossing of the streams. Yeah. Total side note, everybody, happy October Eve. It is September 30th. Tomorrow is the first day of October. Everyone rejoice and be glad.
Got a shout out.
Reginald Cornelius
Mike?
wants to shout out, calm down you smashing
doing, Mike?
pumpkin
Welcome
failed
back.
band memer. That's right, I said it. What you gonna do when the rouge snaps on you? You.
What? Oh, Jesus. It's Doulahan. Doulahan. It doesn't even start with a G.
Goodaloo. What the hell are we even talking about?
Hey, that's exactly right.
Aaron says, and that means only 3 days to my 21st birthday. All right, Aaron.
Nice.
That's cool. It
We
said
gotta
rouge like
use
the color
Twitter.
red.
Said Rouge. Who's Rouge?
I don't know. What the hell y'all talking about? Crossing the damn streams. Nobody know what the goddamn y'all talking about. Ashton said, "Oh my god, I just dropped my controller."
I'm waiting for my damn controller to get here. I don't know why I got an alert that said they're having a problem with shipping and it's slower than usual. It's annoying me.
Why does Max keep all these names that sound like different kinds of like IKEA beds you can buy. What the hell is this? Sure, I'd like to have the king size Doulahan, please. Yes, would you like that with Tempur-Pedic or just plywood? I don't know. What's the cost difference? I don't know.
The horror!
Reginald Cornelius would like to change the topic to Dunkaroos.
We are here.
Science behind this care wants to shout out, "Hey Siri." "Okay Google." "Hey
Got
Alexa,
it right.
I want you to call me SKSKSKSKSK now." "Yes." "Change my name to
Dunkaroos.
SKSKSKSKSK."
It's
"Yes."
giving me a good headache from laughing. Oh my god.
That was some bullshit. Some bullshit.
I'm actually reading the ones. The science was pretty funny. God.
I'm now forbidden from about things. You played a card after something else. You know what? I'm turning off the Flame of Doom. It's been long enough. That's what you get.
What you get? No Flame of Doom for you. Stop! I keep shooting people. I mean,
That sounds like a you
Wow.
problem.
Nope. Reginald
yeah, Ashton,
Cornelius
just put the
doesn't like
controller
the
down,
card.
or I don't know what you're doing. Aaron says, "My friends say when I yawn, I look like a silverback gorilla yawning because I have
Doom
crooked ass
has
teeth."
come to this world.
All right, damn
That's
Flame
not
of Doom's
nice.
back.
I just when I yawn, I like it's almost like I unhinge my jaw. Not really, but I've got a big mouth.
I have a friend that every time he yawns, it's like he's having a seizure, and it freaks me out every time. I'm like, dude, are you all right? I'm just yawning. But he like goes into like full convulsions. It's crazy.
I do. I know a few people like that too.
Danny, thanks for your 10 packs. Appreciate you.
Yay!
Stop trying to get the freaking legendary cards.
Yay! Legendary cards. I think you need to make a couple of Dungeon and Dragon ones now, since you've got folks that come in here and go there. Like make them like really legendary or hard to get or whatever.
I was debating it myself, and I'm like, the only thing I could do is stuff that would end up affecting Zach, and I don't want to do that. Yawn
What do
like
you
the Predator. Just opens up his jaws. Got 4 of them.
That's Keith. That's for me. That's actually almost true. I don't do small yawns. Okay, Max is crossing streams again. Oh, come on.
Keith, what?
Why you gotta be so rude?
Somebody played the rude card right as I started talking. What? What do you have? I saw you have a YouTube premiere video. What's the lowdown on that one? And congratulations on the 5,000 views on that one video too. That's awesome.
Yeah, congratulations.
I bet
While
you
you
that
answer
netted
that-
you a solid 3 pennies.
While you answer that, I would like to say that the Reginald has hit rock bottom with the crossing of the streams. I almost killed the dang goblin until the spell hit me in my knee. Okay, okay, we just hit rock bottom on the stream crossing because if literally the sentence that comes out of your mouth is "I almost killed the dang goblin until the spell hit me in my knee," okay, we're good. We're good with that. Hey Tyler.
What's up, Tyler?
Happy birthday, man. Your birthday? We're going to say your birthday, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday! As somebody plays taps in the background.
Oh, Lord.
The Mark Dream Crusher.
Reginald Cornelius wants to recognize all of the
Richard says,
dreams
last time
Mark
I
has
yawned at the zoo,
crushed.
I had a gorilla charge at me. Jesus. Ashton says, question, why is there a stream thing about Mark?
There's another one. Spirit sewer varmint makeover. Is that the rodents of extraordinary size?
Science behind this care wants to recognize all of the dreams Mark has crushed.
Spell hits you in your knee.
Well, I shot a fireball directly over Science's head because apparently he's super short. Jeez, what's with all the Mark cards?
Well, let's see here. But I had to kill them for you, and
Danny Bell
the Nick
82
only
wants to
healed you
recognize
1
all of
point.
the dreams Mark
What
has
did he
crushed.
do? Oh God! Oh boy, that's gonna be a short live tonight.
Yes, it is.
No. I swear to God, that sounds exactly like something about Mark.
Maximus 6 wants to recognize all of the dreams Mark has crushed.
What are you looking at,
I
butthead?
couldn't get Mark to add me for years.
I love the "What are you looking at, butthead" card. Laugh every time somebody plays it. Hey Tyler, well, you have a good birthday, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, dude, you have a fantastic birthday.
Everything going okay up there at the haunt? They're open, right? They opened like last week, didn't they?
Talking about Creepy Hollow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyler, before you go, if you're still here, man, how's Creepy Hollow doing? Hey, Lacey, what in the world have I stumbled onto? I asked myself the same question when I got on here tonight.
Yeah, I know. I'm still working on the 2 gallons of potato skin cards. I had potato skins last night for the stream.
Oh my God.
They weren't 2 gallons of them, but I mean, there was probably 6 or 8 of them. Had to fight everybody off. I'm like, get up, get away.
I can't wait for a 2-gallon of fried potato skins card. No kidding.
Any issues out there?
Tyler, how's the crowds? Did anybody spread their COVID all over you, or vice versa?
Spread the COVID.
I know you're headed out, buddy. So we just.
No, they're in
curious.
Florida. There's nobody spreading COVID.
Well, that's right.
Things
And Jay,
fine.
Florida is even more COVID free because Sasquatch demands of it. Science says, "Hey, I had someone order 3 orders of skins for lunch today. Was it you?"
It probably was. From Ohio to Pennsylvania. Those were some good potato skins.
Danny's got a good question. What's happening with the Halloween party that's not really a party on Friday?
Nothing. Because
Nothing.
we're dumb, and when I say we, I mean me, because I'm the one that picked the date. And I picked a horrible date. So we're not doing anything.
No, it's we were thinking too that it would be a pretty good sized group of people that would participate. And even though all of y'all are super awesome, and y'all are here all the time, which is super awesome, it just did not materialize. I really should take the poster off the the webpage, but we may have some other cool things that we can.
I'll have the Illuma Candy Bowl out.
The Illuma Candy Bowl will always be out. But as far as the other stuff, we are going to still coordinate pumpkin carving. That'll be later on in October. I think wasn't it Chuck that came up with that, or was it Primo?
I think it was Primo.
It was one of those two. We're going to do that. But yeah, the party. It's like every night's a party here. So,
did you read what Max said?
Yes, I tried to go to Michael's Facebook page to try and assess how large the mouth is. Not many photos to go off of. I don't actually
Reginald
tend to take a
Cornelius
lot of
wants to
pictures.
shout out, where the
I
thing
have a
that
lot of
goes creeping
eclectic
the
pictures of
night.
me, and
Those long
some of them
dark
are just
shadows that hide
horrendous.
in the light.
Uh,
The thing you swear you
but I
see
will
out the
say that I
corner of your
don't typically
eye.
shine a
We are
camera
Haunters
at
Anonymous.
my gaping open mouth for no particular reason.
That's awesome, Reginald. Hey, Greg, superhero Greg, what's up, man?
It's not Tinder.
This is not Tinder. Everybody say hi to Greg.
Hey, Greg. Yeah, Science, you're right. It took 3 years to get that poster up, and now, but just think, we'll use it next year.
We totally could. And maybe October 2nd won't be a Friday.
Yeah. And quite honestly, I mean, for us, Halloween's every day. So if we have a Halloween party in like the mid-November, you know, who
Hey,
knows?
Calliope. I worked with Greg at Halloween Horror Nights. It's awesome.
Oh, cool.
He has actually worked there many years. He's a super cool dude.
Keith asks, when I yawn, do you suck in the curtains? There's a high possibility. It's good that I'm in a big room because they're not close to me. Yeah, Tyler Creepy Hollow Woods. It is a fantastic haunt. Kevin himself is a fantastic person running it, and he's got a good crew.
Who is Greg?
Well, y'all stay up too late for me. I
Science
gotta sneak out and
behind
work and
this
take
care
a
wants
personal
to
day
shout
to
out. Hello,
invade
Greg.
Disney tomorrow. It is fantastic seeing you here, madam. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Lacey.
Does he know Sloan?
I
God.
don't know that he does. Hi, Calliope. Is that better?
Hey, Calliope.
I don't know how to say it differently.
Hey, Calliope. What's up? The other voice is here tonight because the other voice didn't want to be stuck 4 hours in one square.
Yeah, Keith, what the hell's going on with the trio, man? It's becoming the freaking solo of terror. I know Dave's always got to sleep. You know, he needs his beauty rest, but Vic's been MIA for like 2 or 3 streams.
Which is cool. He's probably busier than hell.
I know. I give him shit every time I talk to him.
Invite him to play D&D. That'll really give him some shit.
Yeah.
I'll stop bragging.
Wow.
Reginald, sounds like
Science
you
behind
got
this
Birdo
care said,
over there
go
sucking
like the
down
trio
air
of
to
Terror
spit out
page and
an
join
egg
their
at
group.
Mario. Ooh, that was harder to read than I thought. Hey, Calliope.
How are you, other voice? I love it. You're just other voice.
Half-assed. Ain't that the truth? I'm good, Calliope. How are you doing?
Oh, he went to Spirit today, so probably.
Oh, so he's dead. He's dead. He's got lead poisoning from all the lead in their paint. Sorry about that.
I think Greg just like hopped in and hopped out pretty quick.
Probably scared him away.
He's a busy man. But he was during the Carnival of Carnage, he was a carnival barker, like up on top of the big towers, and was interacting with everybody.
Tyler, have a good night, man. You eat the treats. Thanks, man. You get some rest.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
I gotta look something up. Oh, I gotta mention my back again because I'm sitting in this chair wrong.
Well, I hope you're feeling better, Calliope.
Yeah, Calliope. Oh, let's see here. What's going on? Let's see. What things were we going to do during the party? The costume contest, I think we could do that later on. The virtual trick-or-treat, Snickers took care of that. Prizes, we do that all the time. Stay tuned for more announcements. That's the announcement.
That should be starting tomorrow, too.
It should be. So the things that we had planned, some of it got done by bigger corporations. You're welcome for the idea.
You're welcome
Thanks
for
to James.
the idea.
You know, the games, we could do some games. The costume contest, like I said, we could actually. That's probably something to plan later on in October, anyway. Like I said, prizes. I don't know. We could probably something. So we can still have the party. Um, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Ashton, just let you know, and Danny. I mean, pretty much every time we stream, it seems like a party because y'all are so awesome. So, Mike says, fun fact today in 1888, Jack the Ripper murders 2 more women, Liz Stride and Katie Eddowes, in Whitechapel, London. Oh, well, Merry Christmas to you too for that knowledge.
Merry Christmas.
God. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, no juggalos.
No juggalos, especially in Dungeons and Dragons, please. I'll never
Fago.
watch another one yet. Sign says, I was going to try and pop in and say hi. Now I can't be on your stream again. What? Did I miss something? Did I miss part of a joke?
Hey.
Reginald said,
Reginald's supposed to be on the stream. When is he going to be on the stream?
Reginald, when are you supposed to be on the stream? Whenever I hear Carnival Carnage, I always think of Insane Clown Posse. First?
That's the whole no juggalos.
Okay, I'm just going to read this all backwards so it doesn't make any sense to anybody.
It doesn't make any sense when you read it forward either.
That's true. Science, what the hell are you talking about? I was going to try to pop in and say hi. Now I can't be on your stream again. Oh, what? Is that a Luma candy bowl joke?
I'm lost.
Although I don't really give a damn. I don't either. I think it's a Luma Haunty bullshit thing again. Whoop, I cuss. Whoop, oh, soup. Too bad.
Oops, soup. What the hell? What is happening?
They still think H.H. Holmes was the Ripper. He may have been. Reginald wants to do it on a Friday. Fun fact, I'm trying to play Red Dead, listen to this, and watch a movie all at once. It's fantastic. And the movie is Twister. And the game you're playing is Twister. And now I'm saying Twister.
Yeah, because he's working on Friday.
Oh.
Not a Luma Candy related.
That's too bad. We're going to make it a Luma Candy related, so.
Jeez.
What?
Just reading chat here.
Oh, Calliope. Wow. Sorry to hear that.
Party on the 2nd. Yeah.
Not anymore.
It was. Now it's just going to be a Friday after dark like normal. Because, we didn't plan it well enough. Not even, actually, I can't even say that. We planned it fairly well. Things were planned out. But we didn't pick a date correctly. I should have known better.
That's both of us. That's fine. I mean, we could still slice and dice it through October.
Yeah, we'll just do it at a longer time.
Science behind this care wants to shout out, what's with all these facts in chat that are not coming from me?
There we go. All right. Science did a card. I guess Mike posted a random fact, and then Science said, what's with all these facts in chat that are not coming from me? So someone's encroaching on his territory.
Everyone play your hour stream cards on Friday. How about no?
It's 1 hour per stream.
Danny. So anyway, yeah. So let's do it this way. We're still gonna have a party, but we're gonna have it through the month of October, and we'll just because hopefully by Friday we'll be able to talk about the whole tricktreat.com thing. I'd like it to activate so I can get the damn app and start playing with it and actually add my home. Fun fact, I like fun facts more than he does. Reginald says, no, I'm not that popular for extra hour cards.
There's that. That's throwing down the gauntlet right there.
Which one? Which literally one are we talking about? Who's throwing down what?
Saying fun fact, I like fun facts more than he.
Oh.
No way. You've not watched Twister in a month. I don't believe that for 1 second.
Lies.
That's not in the fine. It's in the fine print. It's just so ridiculously fine that you can't see. It's there though, believe me. put it there myself.
He says on Friday I'm going to perpetrate up in a Burlington coat factory.
He perpetrates up and everywhere.
What?
That's his YouTube intro. We're gonna perpetrate up in this
Burlington coat factory.
What,
God.
what the hell do they have at Burlington Coat Factory for Halloween? Watching Steve Buscemi movies. All right. Well, I made it up when I put it on the card. It's like smaller than a pixel, but it's there.
Ta-da. Proven wrong.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna edit Twister, and I'm just gonna put Steve Buscemi's face for every Twister in the movie. That's gonna be the movie. Just Steve Buscemi's face flying around the screen, destroying buildings.
What in the hell, Reginald?
Space partly smells like diesel fuel and barbecue. Mainly
due to the amount of stars in our recall. The combustion releases a compound called polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons.
So space sounds like a truck stop.
Yeah, so you're saying, yeah, space is a Sonny's barbecue. Nice. I don't mind snorting up space if it smells like Sonny's barbecue. Let's see. Danny says Second Spirit is open now here in town. Gonna bring M tomorrow. He has no idea. That's awesome. I can't believe you've got Spirits opening that late though.
Oh my Steve Buscemi looks like a silverback gorilla when he
on. Well, Danny, let's talk about
next year.
Talk about the no HHN this year. Breaking news. Next year. And no matter what Mark says while he's taking a shower, however.
you wanna see some scary shit? Go sign up to be a social media specialist for the Haunted Road.
You'll be number 16 in the group. Hi, my name's Mike Dawson, and I'm a specialist at traffic control.
And I like the fact that the one guy that commented on the post that Reginald posted was like, yeah, they basically just got a free pass because everybody just accepted their apology. Like,
That's
yeah,
fine.
it's. I mean, it really is. It really do be like that.
Well, for one, it's not going to open next year. It's a one-off. They're all one-offs. So I could just give a damn. I mean, we'll keep reporting on it, but you just don't screw up this hardcore on something that you just barfed out of your mouth like 2 months before you opened and expect to bigger and better next year. For one, I'd be willing to bet you the place that they're doing it now won't allow them to do it again next year. Called it. Applebee's just came out with 2 new scary sips drinks. They sound awful. Well, Danny, they're at Applebee's, so, you know.
On this day, not a fun fact, 1935, the Boulder Dam, dedicated by President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Well, why did somebody do an angry thing on it? Who did the angry thing?
It's good science.
Oh my god! Oh, oh my god! That's actually funny.
Somebody else just came out with Hershey. At the Hershey Chocolate Factory, they have a. What is it? I think it's a pumpkin pie Kit Kat shake and a vampire kiss. It looks like it's like raspberry chocolate. They look cool.
Oh my god! Now I want to shake. Keith, man, safe drive.
All right, Keith, take it easy, man.
Yeah, we don't need to see Vic in clown panties. We've talked about that. Yeah, now I do want to shake. I want like I haven't had a milkshake in ages. And for one, we're in a pandemic, but for two, our Steak and Shake is probably the worst Steak and Shake on the planet. Which fast food place has the best fries? This comes from Max.
You just say Rallies. You're not saying Rallies is in like Checkers, are you?
There's no two ways in hell I'd go to a Checkers or one of those places. There's just no way. I won't do it.
Oh, Ashton, that's sad. No.
Oh, I'm gonna put a sad thing.
Alters Anonymous got more new likes this week. Keep up the good. I love when Facebook gets all motivational like that and sends me messages.
What is that noise?
What's it sound like?
It sounds like. Well, it sounds like a cricket. I took off one of my headphones because it also sounds like a hard drive going bad. That's weird.
I think there's a cricket in my house.
It is you, because when I take the things off, I don't hear it anymore.
I gotta sort this out.
Because I took the thing off, because it does. It's either sound like a cricket in my room, or the noise a hard drive makes when it's deciding it's not having fun anymore. As soon as I took one of the headphones off, it stopped.
We don't even have a KFC in our town.
Okay, hold on a minute.
It probably escaped from Katie. I was thinking. He has this red bearded dragon. He's it.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely coming through the headphones, because I just decided to just slough everybody off for about 1 minute, and I don't hear it.
This cricket to shut the hell up.
I mean, can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, okay. So
it's not doing it right now. Actually listened.
Well, give it some chloroform. Taco Bell fries, they are good. I have never had them. It's the sound of my tears. Oh.
No, stop it.
Danny wants a Steak and Shake. I love Steak and Shake. I love Steak and Shake food. I do not like our Steak and Shake.
I'll be right back. I'm going to find this.
Okay. It's the nastiest Steak and Shake on the planet. And it's just sad because I do like Steak and Shake. So they used to sell fries and nacho cheese dip. I'm trying to think now where I could get like a shake that would be good that I don't have to make myself. In fact, the real reason they replaced Vincent Price's voice in Phantom Manor was
Maximus6 would like you to create some art.
That's actually cool. Sign says, Max, they had fries that were coated in cheddar Dorito dust. Jesus. Could you ingest any more monosodium glutamate? Eating those fries. Oh, somebody played a card. Oh, well. All right, Max, I'll let James know when he gets back he needs to create some art, because the hell if I'm doing it. And he's off chasing crickets. Because I literally thought there was a cricket in my room, or my hard drive was going bad. And it was not. It was not caliente at all. Not at all. But now I do want some french fries and nacho dip. Y'all suck. What's up, Zach? Hey, Zach. James will be right back. He's chasing insects in his house. So he'll be back. Heard the D&D game went well, all 10,000 hours of it in one room with Mark and his drinks. Let's see here. Reginald says, Mike says, I like money. Don't we all? Reginald says, Vegas is worse. At least the other locations have 25 items for $99 or under, in Vegas is $13.49. You know what's weird? Las Vegas is just not even on my bucket list to even have to go to. Zach is working on sheets as we speak. We'll let James know that when he gets back. Just like I let him know he's going to have to do some art for Maximus. Ashley says, I honestly thought you were talking about Mark chasing crickets. No. Mark's going to have his handfuls with the baby. So he's probably listening in, but just can't respond. Max says, Zach, I think Mark is not happy when we talk D&D here. No, that would be me, and that's Mike. I just make fun of y'all because I think it's hilarious. You're crossing the streams with your D&D and your spells on your knees and crap. Science says everyone's dropping facts in chat and no one playing the science card. Is this a conspiracy?
Reginald Cornelius wants to remind you to go show
Mike says,
science behind the scare some
the
love.
game has changed a lot. Mike, I totally agree with you.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. What happened? What's going on?
Welcome back. All right, so Zach's making some new sheets.
Danny Bell 82 wants to remind you to go show science behind the scare some love.
Dismissed. Max played a you need to draw some art card or something. So there's an art card. You either need to refund it or you need
Reginald Cornelius wants to remind you to go show science behind the scare some love.
Mike says that he likes money. I said that, don't we all? Ashley says, I'd like to take a moment and thank Mark. He actually did not crush my dreams, which is good. Science. Random fact number 734. Written while Washington Irving was living what?
I was talking to Kate. There's Elvish. Oh. Elvish. Firstly. Why do you have to have such a name that's so hard to say? That's not what it is, though. It's Elvish. Exactly. Shush. Yeah, that's your character.
All right. Random fact number 734. Written while Washington Irving was living abroad in Birmingham, England. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow was first published in 1820. Random fact number 57. Oh, and by the way, Science is very upset that everybody's doing facts.
Reginald Cornelius wants to remind you to go show science behind the scare some love.
The Pinna Meow Meow is a ghost of Southeast Asian folk mythology. A variation of the vampire myth, the Meow Meow is said to be detached female head a detached female head capable of flying about on its own. All right, now let's pronounce this right. Penaglian. James, you try that. All right, Science. What the shit?
Penanglian.
That's fine.
Now you just can't put words like that in there. That's absurd.
Well, you're going to read this fact because now Science is just trying to catch up with people. This is your fact. In case there's a word that's too hard to pronounce.
Random fact number 1857, published in 1976. Interview with the Vampire was based on a short story Rice wrote around 1968. Novel centers on vampire Louis de Pontdulac, who tells the story of his life to her. Jeez, dude, how many cards got played while I was gone?
0. That's the thing is, he's just upset that everybody else is doing random facts and he can't, so he's just spouting them out, which is awesome because they are awesome random facts. But
random fact number 456. The Chupacabra is a legendary creature in the folklore of parts of the Americas, with its first purported sightings reported in Puerto Rico. The name comes from the animal's
Reginald Cornelius wants to remind you to go show science behind the scare some love.
Of attacking and drinking the blood of livestock, especially goats.
Oh, wait a minute. Reginald did play 5 cards.
He just played another one.
Mike's got a science fact. I'll do it. Science fact today in 1846, anesthetic ether was either used for first time by American dentist Dr. William Morton, who extracts a tooth.
It's like the dueling science.
I just don't. Yeah, I when you're not there to see the cards going, apparently I don't pay attention. Ashton Fox says, fun fact, in Red Dead, gosh darn it, in Red Dead Redemption 2, there are two references to Washington Irving. There are two bodies by a bridge. One has no head while the other has a smashed in face. Rip Van Winkle is also referenced as well. All right, there's all kinds of damn things going on here.
Yes, Max, I'm doing your drawing.
I told you I would tell him when he came in here. My God, y'all being so damn, y'all being like just, I can't think of the word. Demanding. I'm playing with y'all. Reginald says, cue dueling banjos. I need to watch that movie again. I actually enjoy it. Random fact number 1112. 1112. What the abominable snowman is to Asia, or Bigfoot is to America, the Nandi bear is to Africa, or of the Haunted Road. It is one of the most notorious of these legendary beasts, which have so far eluded capture and the collector's rifle. Oh, yeah, the Nandi bear. Welcome to the Haunted Road. Nandi bear. That's funny. Mike Thompson says, it's poetry in motion. She turned her tender eyes to me. Okay, I'm not really going to read. I'm not going to read 90s awesome songs. It's a good song though. It's deep as any ocean. People are just probably Googling random crap and now just posting it here to make us read it. That should be a card. That'd be a funny card. Reginald, I've heard of this. Max says instant gratification. Ashton says, fun fact. Yesterday around 2, I decided to try and stay positive. An hour later, I changed my mind. Oh, let me give us. No, don't be doing that. I'll put a little sad thing right there. There you go. Sad thing.
Wait, are you dropping sad facts again?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God. Danny says, fun fact, too many numbers. James and MD created Steam Loot's cards to help boost engagement. Instead, though, they created a bloodthirsty chat crew who can't get enough of these ridiculous cards and uses them to create the fodder for MD's nightmares. Trust me, when we get off these live chats, the last thing I ever think about now are Stream Loot's cards. They're cooler than hell. And James did a fantastic job with it, but
I think about them all the damn time.
I don't. That's for damn sure.
Well, that's because I did all the damn work on them.
Yo, see what y'all are doing here? Oh my God. All right, Max says, tomorrow my sister's coming back home. We're going to do our first Halloween movie night tomorrow for the 1st of October. What shall we watch? Hocus Pocus. That's what Lee would say. Or Trick or Treat. Depends on what you feel like. Don't watch Halloween. Do that later. Okay, Ashton says, fun fact. Ardith Bay was the name of the OG mummy. There you go. Mike says, not using Google. I have all this on my day calendar. I think that's what that says. I have an and on this day calendar. We're going to say that's an all. Okay, Reginald says, real chef fact 100. The 100 folds in a chef's hat represent 100 ways to cook an egg. Yes, that tall pleated white hat that chefs wear, technically called a toque, has 100 folds for a reason. According to Reluctant Gourmet, the pleats used to signify a chef's level of experience, like the number of ways he or she knows how to prepare eggs. That's cool. Ashton says, fun fact, Tower of Terror used to be the ride that broke the most. It has been surpassed by Rise of the Resistance. Mark's fault. MD's fun fact, hickory trees are heavy as hell. Okay, whew. Got a little break there in the fact train. That almost sounded porn.
On the fact train?
Yeah, the fact train. It's just the way I say it. I'll say it too fast. Fact train. All right, Science says, why not Halloween 1978, MD? Here we go. Did you know Halloween was shot in only 21 days, 1978, on a very limited budget? The movie was shot in the spring and used fake autumn leaves. A lot of damn fake autumn leaves. I'm not saying Halloween 1978 is bad. I'm just saying if it's the first movie on the first, it's not. I mean, I watched Halloween 1978 a couple weeks ago. Enjoyed the hell out of it. What about Casper? Because I can think of better movies than that. How you like that mess? Ashton says, fun fact, Mark keeps inviting me to go on pandemic adventures, yet he never shows. Probably should have got it done before the baby came. Yeah, trick or treat first. I'm thinking actually just watch it every day. I also think watching Witches is a good movie. That's kind of a creepy ass Disney movie. But it's good because it has Angelica Houston. I also love Addams Family 1 and 2. I also actually like the Addams Family animated one, which I thought was going to be really bad. The trailers made it look horrendous, but when I went and saw it at the movies, I actually enjoyed it. Damn poor Casper. I know it's a good movie, but it's just it's not one that you like. You can't recite things from it. At least I can't. Okay, Reginald says, real chef fact 16. Tomato ketchup we use as medicine for 16 years, whether you love it or hate it. This condiment once had a place in the world beyond hot dogs. However, you'd be surprised to know that ketchup only had tomatoes in it starting in 1834. Before ketchup was made with a mix of fish and mushrooms. Ooh, gross. When Dr. John Cook Benet added tomatoes to the mix, he claimed that the antioxidants gave it a medicinal property. He had a pill salesman turn his tomato ketchup into pills and claimed it could treat diarrhea, indigestion, jaundice, and rheumatism. Well, holy shit. That's from my history of cooking book. Thanks, Reginald. Guess again, bone bag. Yeah. But if you just said that randomly, I still would not quite understand it came from Casper. It's just I haven't watched it that much. Ashton says, how about some Trick or Treat? The role of Mr. Wilkins was written with Dylan Baker, in mind as the director drew out the comic, and he took his inspiration because Spider-Man 2 was on. Oh, Once Bitten with Jim Carrey is pretty good too.
Yeah, that's old.
It's a good movie though. It's when he was super young too. That's like Jim Carrey was like super young. Christina Ricci, heck yeah. Danny says I haven't seen Casper since I was 15.
There's I just put his drawing up. There's Max's drawing. It does
Science,
say
not true. Ketchup was originally created in ancient China as a pickled fish sauce. Uh-oh. Now we've got the battle of the facts between Science and Reginald. Oh, that's cool.
Punk ass smasher.
That's funny. So my neighbor's telling me that a bunch of cars just parked in the middle of his road with all the lights off. So I don't know if it's a mafia hit going on or what the hell. If we hear gunshots, I'll continue podcasting. That's a beautiful
Science
picture.
behind this scare wants to shout out. My plan to turn Haunters Anonymous into Science behind the scare is almost complete. Every fact they post in chat only makes me stronger. MUAHUAAAA.
You read his act.
My plan to turn Hunters Anonymous into Science behind the scare is almost complete. Every fact they post in chat makes me stronger. That's actually funny.
You can be as strong as you want for the 3 months you stream. Shots fired.
The crackheads are now arguing down the street. Oh, South Georgia.
Hey, Mom. Wow, she's going to say hi, MD. Doesn't say a damn thing to me. Whatever.
Hey, Ellen. Well, you know what? Then that's the way it should be. That is the way it should be. Let me do Grinny face, and we'll put that on there. There we go. Whoop. Let's try that again. Grinny face. There we go. Yep. Well, Will hasn't.
It's still just the like button.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What? Oh. God. Oh, there's no part of my body that's not needing a Tylenol. Let's see. I haven't heard back from Will, so he's probably got his gun out, which is cool. Let's see. Danny says we had an active shooter barricade in his house earlier today. Finally surrendered, but it was several hours. SWAT there and everything. Shh, don't tell anyone because it's Naples and we don't have crime here. Well, I mean, we don't have COVID in Florida, so we're even. It is cool that Disney here is staying the course with their numbers, though. That's very cool for right now.
Yeah, good for them on that. I mean, it sucks for everything else, but at least they're like, they know that he's not being intelligent. Good for them.
Nope. Governor DeSantis is a complete and utter dumbass.
That's not politics.
That's totally not politics. That's actually science fact. Science fact number 400,000. Governor DeSantis is a dumbass. An absolute one too. Well, let's see. I don't know what's going on with Will.
I think every boy had a crush on Kimberly the Pink Power Ranger. They grew up in that era.
So incredibly random.
Rest in peace, Yellow Ranger.
So incredibly random. We've gone around the world. Now we're talking about Power Rangers.
He died not long after that that series. I can't remember her name. Yellow Power Ranger.
Well, rest her soul. That nobody knows her name, but you can call her the Yellow Power Damn Ranger.
I mean, yeah. I know her name, but it's just it's not
lies.
Not on the tip of my tongue right now.
Lies. Now you're gonna have to go look on her damn headstone. That's terrible.
I just Google it. I don't care.
Oh my god, that's even worse. That is even worse.
Trini.
Oh. Now you don't even know if that's her last or first name. That's great.
I'm pretty sure it's her name in Power Rangers.
Totally making it worse because now you're just making up names and God. Oh my god.
We done? We done yet? Boy Trang.
Am I still hearing crickets?
Nope. Yep.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, like, it's so faint. It literally is like it's either like a cricket in my room or it's the noise a hard drive makes when it's failing.
That's what it is. The hard drive's failing.
Not mine. Let's see. Mike Thompson. I'm old. My TV crush was Agent 99 from Get Smart. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I actually used to watch Get Smart. So apparently I'm pretty old too. Ashton, in the words of Paramore, how did we get here? I don't know. But I know that when we start off with Haunt Chat and then it goes to D&D and now we're talking about Dead Power Rangers, there's an issue.
No! The horror! The horror!
Science behind this care would like to change the topic to Twilight Zone versus Tales from the Crypt versus Goosebumps.
Okay. So we're changing the topic to Twilight Zone versus Tales from the Crypt versus Goosebumps. But you should read what Reginald said before we do that because.
Yeah, I know. I saw the thing about the next on 6 p.m. Florida News. We learned that Governor DeSantis purposely told his people to let the barges go into thy bridge. Into thy bridge. Go into thy bridge. There is so much damage to our brand new half a bridge here. It's beyond. Nobody can imagine it. We're just like, are you kidding me? They're actually talking about they're going to have to do demolition on parts of the new bridge to fix it. And we're like, oh, well, that seems counterproductive. Max says, when you yawn, you sniffle and hear cricket noises. No, when I yawn, I sniffle, and I think I'm hearing hard drive failure, which ends up being cricket noises. Time to change the top. Okay, so what are we talking about? So, Tales from the Crypt, Goosebumps, and Twilight Zone. I'm a Twilight Zone person. Old Twilight Zone.
I am a Goosebumps person. I love all three of them, but Goosebumps is always. I read those books. Like, those were the only books I really. Goosebumps books, Hatchet, and Night of the Twisters were the only books I would just voluntarily sit down and read.
Reginald says, not gonna lie, Morticia from Addams Family was my crush. Are you talking about from the old black and white series, Reginald, or Angelica Houston? Because both of those women were just gorgeous. And if I had to go 1, 2, 3, like I would do Twilight Zone, Goosebumps, and then Tales from the Crypt. Ashton says, fun fact, and then it scrolled right the hell out of you. My only accomplishment in all of quarantine was laughing like the Crypt Keeper. Nothing wrong with that. Never read a Goosebumps book. M would probably like them, Danny.
Oh yeah,
says,
he totally would.
I had to read, but I collected Goosebumps books for the cover art. Well, the cover art for Goosebumps books was actually good.
Well, we had Book It from that, so. Goosebumps,
oh yeah,
Night of the Twister, and Hatchet. Oh, and The Outsiders. I did love The Outsiders.
Reginald said Goosebumps, Twilight Zone, and then Tales from the Crypt. Danny says obsessed with Angelica Houston, who is phenomenal. Mike said, did anyone watch Twilight Zone from the 89s? Mike, are you talking about, oh my God, Night? Are you talking about like the Twilight Zone spinoff that Sterling did called Night something? I will say I love the Twilight Zone movie. I think it was in the 90s. I think that was really well done.
We have those Goosebumps books in the office.
Dan says homeschool. Remember, Ash says, because whatever the hell Dan Aykroyd turned into scared me to death. Mike says he need to proofread. Reginald said, after he died. Is this another Power Ranger? Because I don't know. Reginald says,
he's talking about Twilight Zone.
The movie? The only person I thought died in the movie.
Series.
Oh, I don't know. Well, Rod Serling actually did. Oh God, now I can't, and I don't feel like googling it. So, I mean, well, crap. There was a Twilight Zone type thing, but it wasn't called Twilight Zone, but it was trying to be Twilight Zone. I can't remember the name of that. I'm gonna have to, because it was actually pretty good.
Goosebumps show was so horribly acted, but it made it so good.
Yeah, let the midnight special shine with ever loving light on me. That was a good movie. And since it was done by like what, 3 directors? Oh, sorry, James, what say?
No, it's fine. We were talking about shows. Can't forget Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because that was Goosebumps done correct.
Yeah.
That show was awesome.
Encounter of the Third Dimension, 1985 Twilight Zone TV show. I would be willing to bet you I watched it, but I know it was in color. But are you sure it wasn't called Night something? Are you sure it wasn't Twilight? Like, Rod Serling did another thing, and it was not Twilight Zone, but it was Twilight Zone, but it was called something else. Oh my God, let's see.
Let you know in a second.
Okay, so apparently there's some. God dog it. All right.
Night
James
Gallery?
had his Night Gallery. Thank you. God, I knew it was. Yeah, he did Night Gallery.
That was 69 through 73.
Oh, well, I don't know. Apparently, these cars that are stopped in the middle of the road with their lights off is on my street.
Maybe they're robbing Marine Max.
Well, I don't know if they're scrapping. So I will be back in about 1 minute. Let me see what the hell's going on.
Lucy Lawless. You know, warrior princess. Oh, I missed so much of the chat though. Wait, no, it's still nobody with the Are You Afraid of the Dark? I know there's 90 kids in here. At least 2 of them. Night Stalker. That was Richard
Okay.
Ramirez.
I'm back. It's my neighbors. They're parked on the road.
Scary stories around the camp. You don't remember? So good. It had like the creepiest intro. Fact or fictions? Damn it. You say you're back?
I'm back.
Or you hurt your back?
No, I'm just back. I had to go look because there are cars. I mean, you're not supposed to park on that road. But I know who it is. I mean, they're going to get hit.
No good.
No, but Will's also.
Hey, Jim. Will's what now?
Hold on. Jesus, God. Will just doesn't like it either because it's like by my house. That's what we do. We just watch each other and make sure we're all right. So he's like, so I just walked out there and it's like, it's a newer Volvo and another car. And I don't know why they're parked there. I know why they're parked there. I just don't know why they're still parked there. Anyway, sorry, everybody. How y'all doing?
What? We got crickets. We got cars. Whatever.
I know. It's like, I mean, a couple nights ago, it was like people walking down my street trying to shank people.
It's just ironic that we have crickets on our street, not in our chat.
Yeah. So Danny and Mark were totally like TV-less.
Yeah.
Almost.
Danny was homeschooled and had no cable. Mark was just straight up sheltered and had no TV. A lot of making up for too, I guess. We didn't have cable for a lot of the time, I think, but I remember having it like long enough because when we moved like from our subdivision, our big piece of land, we didn't have cable out. It just wasn't offered.
We got in the house I'm in right now, the family house. We actually had Cox cable installed in the late 70s, and we actually had HBO. HBO was brand spanking new. We had HBO back when you didn't have to buy packages and stuff. It was just like there was a few channels that Cox Cable offered. HBO was one of them, and it was pretty cool. And we had an antenna still.
Yeah, we had antenna the whole like. I remember we did when we lived in Port Orange subdivision. Is when we had cable, and we had HBO and all the good stuff. You remember like intro for HBO before the movie would play? It'd be like super loud and obnoxious, and like a bunch of lights would shine up and form the HBOs. I love those. I love those bumpers.
I remember when they did the one where they were going through the neighborhood, and they showed how they did it, and it was all, there was no CGI. It was all done for real, and they said this is how we made this because they're like, oh, that's so cool. And you're like, oh, cool.
The black box. I remember that black box, man. You could get everything with that box. Yep.
They were extremely hackable too. Just to let you know. Super mega ultra hackable.
I remember having the dial on top of the TV that to turn the antenna. Yeah, I remember that. We had that standard TV cable until my grandfather came to us for the Germany, able to watch the World Cup. That's a hell of a reason to get cable.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I don't remember on TV. I'm too young for that one.
I wonder if we had it and I don't remember it. HBO was just such an amazing thing because you're like, oh my God, we're watching movies on the TV. No commercials. It's pretty cool. Jane said I watched a lot of PBS. When I moved to Gainesville to work at University of Florida. For a while I didn't have any cable, and I had an antenna. I watched a lot of PBS. Are You Being Served, Doctor Who, Mystery Science Theater when it was still playing on PBS. I watched a lot of PBS. I loved it too. My grandparents had cable, so we'd get to watch so much stuff when we visited them.
I loved Wishbone. Was awesome. That was back in the day, man. That and the Magic School Bus, quality entertainment. Anyone else have cassette tapes with half songs recorded on it because you caught the song late on the radio?
Max, I know exactly what you're talking about, but some of us actually would sit there and just put a 90-minute cassette tape in and start recording on Casey Kasem's. You would just start it and hope that you could stop it during a commercial or something, and you'd flip the tape and you just put tapes in. So you would get all the songs you liked because you would tape them through Casey Kasem.
Encore, Max Headroom.
Hell yes.
Ghost Rider was awesome too. I want to go watch PBS now. We should just watch PBS on Friday.
Yeah, PBS is not what it used to be. I mean, unfortunately. I mean, it's still good stuff, but like the programming you're used to, like on Friday or Saturday night. Like I just remember when I was in Gainesville. You only go clubbing really on Saturday nights because going 2 nights in a row is boring. So Friday night was the whole anti-clubbing thing, and you would just go and people would come over. We watch PBS, watch a couple hours of Doctor Who, Mystery Science Theater. A lot of fun. Good old times.
A lot of Bob Ross going on.
Bob Ross. Max never did that. He wasn't patient enough. Switched between 3 to 4 radio stations, looking for songs I liked. Yeah, I never did that. And then of course I'd go buy cassettes. So I'm gonna go purchase cassettes of the music I like, and then CDs.
I know.
Slocum, Mr. Humphreys. Yes, science. Science knows what's going on.
Speaking of science, I'm gonna blow some people's minds here. Because remember, I brought this up with you, and then we ended up watching 45 minutes of the Mr. Wizard is an asshole.
Yes.
Mr.
Yeah.
Wizard was my show. Like, I would go to Mr. Wizard probably before I would go to Bill Nye. And I was a huge Bill Nye fan. But Mr. Wizard was a dick.
Yeah, he was. And then when you see it in that context, you're like, oh my God. I would like to mention, because it's very important, Mike Thompson said Tuesday night's Monty Python Flying Circus on PBS. Yes, sir. That's why you just got tagged with the love, because yes, Monty Python's Flying Circus was not to be missed. It was not to be missed. Reginald says, I know the person who played Ralph on Magic School Bus. He used to wrestling commentary here in LA. Huh. That's cool.
Crazy. Ralph was always getting into shenanigans.
I have absolutely no idea what anyone's talking about, and that's from Ashton. Ashton, these are times before times. These are times before people were deciding it was necessary to twerk on TikTok at Howl-O-Scream. What garbage.
Beetleborgs. Dude, Beetleborgs, the monsters in Beetleborgs, they had the Frankenstein and Dracula. Like, Beetleborgs was ahead of its time. I love Beetleborgs. Beetleborgs and VR Troopers. Those are the ones that always get left out.
Now, I'm going to say one that Mike will know. I'm sure of it. Maybe Science, but amongst other shows, I could not wait for every episode of Space 1999. So, Mike, if you remember Space 1999 or anybody else, give a shout, because that show
name is very familiar to me, but it wasn't at the time at which it came out. It was like vacations.
Yeah, no, I was watching this. You were like, ooh, I think it was on Saturday nights, maybe Friday nights. Of course, I'll totally I used to watch Dallas and Dynasty and all that shit too. Love Boat, Fantasy Island.
Speaking of Patrick Duffy, I've been watching Step by Step a lot lately because it's on Hulu. It's so weird.
Science says, remember when TV used to end at a certain time? Yes, you would fall asleep on the couch and wake up to the national anthem. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Poltergeist. They did that in Poltergeist. I remember waking up to static so many times. I didn't like it.
Yep. Mike knows what's going on. He's getting another love. Mission Impossible. Oh, I do the same, especially when I was a kid. That's what happened with me. I'd be left in the living room, and I'd watch just until I was past. I'd go past the damn national anthem at midnight when everything was signing off, and I was just like out, like dead. It was static.
The plane. Oh, that's Treasure Island. What the hell's the name of that show?
Space 1999, I believe, was before Star Trek Max, but it wasn't a knockoff. The knockoff of Star Wars was Battlestar Galactica. I'm sorry, James. What was your question? Some of us are being old here.
Fantasy Island. That's it, right? Fantasy Island. The plane.
Yeah, Fantasy Island, man. Yeah, I watched that, and it was not in syndication, and it would be the Love Boat first, and then Fantasy Island after that, and then after that would be, I think Monty Python's Flying Circus, or it was Space 1999, then Monty Python's Flying Circus. As a kid, I was allowed to stay up as late as I could until I passed out. But I was like, I gotta watch these shows. And then like Dynasty was on Wednesdays, and Dallas was on Wednesdays too, or something like that. The shows back then, 70s and 80s, were, I mean, you just had certain shows you watched. I mean, people do the same thing now, but a lot of the shows now are just crap. Back then, you're like, Fantasy Island. You're like, what is Tattoo gonna do? Ah! And of course, Ricardo Montalban was awesome.
Man, this is so much nostalgia going on here.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Ashton. Just found out they've already started laying off people. What a great evening. Well, it was bound to happen.
Carolan, go towards the light.
Dude, I actually saw Poltergeist at the theater. Check that out.
Poltergeist out.
I loved it. Science Behind the Stairs says MASH. Yes, MASH was also a staple.
Did I ever explain the smell of ribs reminds me of Halloween? Because kid, we always had ribs. A very vivid memory of the smell of ribs watching horror. Kid. So and it was always on Halloween.
Well,
I feel like I've discussed that before.
According to Reginald, space is also
Science Behind the Scare wants to watch a video with you.
Science wants to watch a video with us. Do that, or are we gonna fight another copyright claim?
Wait a minute. Someone. Oh, what happened after the national anthem? Static. And Ashton, nobody got sucked into the TV in Poltergeist. Brah. Nobody got sucked into no TV in Poltergeist, man. Yeah, at midnight they'd play the national anthem, and then and then the stations would all sign off.
We go check this.
Let's not do any more YouTube videos that have to be fought. I'm thinking that card needs to go. Star Trek was a 60s play. Well, did I say this wrong? It was Battlestar Galactica that was a takeoff of Star Wars. And that is a well-known fact. I mean, it was not a takeoff, but it was copied from. It's kind of like Automan was a copy of Tron. Anybody remember Automan? Mike Thompson? Since I think we're about in the same genre. The guy that played Automan lives in Gulf Breeze, Florida. Across the bridge from me.
I feel like if we play this, we're probably going to get pinged.
No, let's not play it. If it's going to ping us, don't do it. Just I don't want to go through that again.
Well, it's really, I don't know. Maybe not, though.
Well, you do whatever. What do you mean, PsyMD? What does that mean, Ashton? What have you said twice? It's very hard to keep up with chat, which y'all are awesome, but it's very hard to keep up with chat, especially when I have people parked in my road that are possibly going to kill me.
You're possibly going to kill me.
1960, 60 years ago today, the Flintstones debuted. Oh, that's kind of cool.
I love the Flintstones. I even liked the John Goodman.
I thought it was cool when the Flintstones could actually smoke cigarettes.
And drink a lot of beer.
The John Goodman movie was actually well done, but no child would have known what the hell they were talking about.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was well over.
Well, the whole movie was about embezzlement, I think. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica was written first, but the budget was too high. Okay, but you're talking about oh, I see what you mean, Ashton. Yeah, but I've seen still a lot of people say that BSG kind of copied it. I didn't. I mean, I liked it. I mean, it doesn't matter to me because I didn't make any money on either one. But um,
Cylon.
I I will say that I did like the remake of Battlestar Galactica, and I hate that it didn't last but a few seasons. I thought it was so well done.
Doctor Who has good special
Who did the video?
Neo Disco Ball. They have 7.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a playable one.
I feel like we're safe on that one.
Anyone else fans of NWO Wolfpack?
And I'm not going to play the audio. 'Cause I think what got us is I played the audio for the.
Warning: stripping audio. Jesus, there's people scrapping all over the place.
Who? What? Oh,
We still have people
literally scrapping. I thought you meant
scrapping.
fighting.
No, and our sheriff actually said that it would be considered looting at 7 p.m., which doesn't make any sense, but that's okay. Wish somebody would scrap some of my trees. Just sneak around back, cut them all down. Not down, but cut them up. Oh, Mike, while James is fiddly filling, here's one for you, dude. Do you remember the series Fish? That was an awesome show. Barney Miller. Love that.
Fiddly fooing.
Fiddly filling with audio. Zach says too sweet. There's shows that people just don't remember. And even as a kid, I would watch them. And then only when I'm reminiscing will I start thinking about all these different shows that we used to watch. It's like people love Golden Girls, but for Golden Girls, there was Maude.
That was the thing with Tom Hanks, wasn't it?
What?
Odd.
No.
What am I thinking of?
I think you're thinking of Soap, but it wasn't Tom Hanks. It was Billy Crystal.
Perhaps.
And Soap was another one that I'm amazed that as a kid anybody let me watch, but
Doctor Who does have pretty good.
Sure.
See what's happening right now.
Uh-huh.
Quality.
Super quality. That's why it's endured so long, and that's why they having issues with it now, because they're just making stupid crap up and changing things that are. I just watched that one.
Terminate.
The one with the dude, the Egyptian dude.
Crazy.
Bam, Daleks done.
Doesn't want you looking at this bit. Copyright laws. What? There's literally just the thing over the top of it says doesn't want you look at copyright laws.
Oh. Yeah, Mike Maude was a spinoff from All in the Family. Actually, had a few spinoffs. The Jeffersons.
Alf was my show when I was a kid.
Yeah, remember Alf?
Alien life
You-
form. Herman
could not
Shumway.
You could not do All in the Family in this day and age.
Oh my God, no!
It would get shut
You
the
couldn't
hell
even
off.
do Alpha in this day and age.
Well, that's true.
Look at this guy's face is melting. Straight up melting.
Did anyone else get a cassette tape of the Happy Meal that was McDonald's Magical Radio?
Yep.
No.
I did. There was Halloween ones too.
Danny says I've never watched a Doctor Who episode. Well, I think you should start.
You should totally watch Doctor Who. That
Now there's too much traffic going on. What's cool that Mike Thompson and I have quite a bit in common with our shows. I just like to say that.
And Maximus and I are pretty much in the same era.
Yeah, I very much liked Alf. Alf was good.
Bosom Buddies. That's what I was thinking of.
Bosom Buddies. Yeah,
Tom
that
Hanks
was Tom
and
Hanks.
Peter Scolari.
That's pretty much how he got his start, was Bosom Buddies. Tom Hanks did.
You know, and I always forget that Colin Hanks is Tom Hanks' son, and he looks like Tom Hanks. We were watching what you call it the other Dexter.
Oh, yeah.
And he looks like Tom. Oh, it's Colin Hanks. Yeah, that's do that. Go ahead now.
Max says, did anyone else get the first pennies of the year 2000 from the cereal boxes? I think it was Cheerios. I did not.
No.
Oh God, science. Hey, what's with the phone number in all caps?
That's for you to not know yet.
Yeah, we'll tell you later. There's reasons for it, and that's something that we've been wanting to get up and ready for everyone for a while. So
it's part of the Illuma Candy Bowl, and it's going to be a huge announcement.
Yeah.
Not going to want to miss it.
Yeah. Excuse me, and if you call it, is a recorded message just screaming out that we're the standard. I'm seriously kidding. Science, we'll tell. Hopefully within a short period of time, we'll tell you what the phone number is all about. You can call the phone number. It's nothing right now. You could even leave a message or text it. But we'll tell you the whole deal with it. Hopefully in a very short amount of time, because we are in October. Reginald says, All in the Family and the Jeffersons have 2-hour special on NBC May 22nd, 2019.
No, Danny, I don't think it's anything we've ever talked with.
No. Not even in our secret chat with Mark.
Nope.
In case you decide to say that next, I might play the rude card, because you only have 3 minutes to do it.
Mummies Alive was a great cartoon.
Man, there's a lot of TV shows that now I just feel like I need to. Taxi. There's all kinds of things. TV was just so much more of an event. Now there's so much going on, and you've got streaming stuff, and you've got this, and you got that. That's why I like Pluto TV. Because you've got you can go on there and there's some shows they just
Science
play
behind this care said,
kind of like
go
Doctor
like
Who
the trio of Terror page and join their group.
Oh my God, I ran over watching.
They're like spamming things right now, and I can't even hear you.
Science behind this care wants to remind everyone to go like 13 skeletons.
It's still going on.
Like Trio of Terror, join their group.
13 skeletons.
Right now, it's the one person of terror, because we only see one of them.
I think that's it right now. We're okay.
Yeah, definitely go and check out 13 Skeletons, especially right now, because they are on a roll. Cheers, I never watched Hill Street Blues that much. I very much like Cheers, but Science is now number 500 in chat.
500. Oh, 500. So there's this one cartoon from when I was a kid. It was on randomly, I think it started out on Saturday morning stuff. Then they replayed it a lot. It was based off a Sega game called Mutant League. It was the goriest cartoon I have ever seen. They were literally ripping, these monsters played sports. What it was a bunch of football, a football game going on over top of some kind of pit, and the pit opened up during the football game and everybody fell into it and they all got turned into mutants. And then the mutants all started playing sports in this big like group that was controlled by this evil asshole. And they would literally, when they were playing the sports, they would rip each other apart, literally, and like there'd be like green blood flying across. They were ripping their heads off, and like then they'd have to go get in this big chamber to regenerate. It was crazy. I wish I could find it, but I can only find like one of the movies on YouTube.
What's it called?
Mutant League.
I'll go look for it in my magic places. Magic places.
My magic places.
Magic places. Danny, don't you dare play a 1 hour card because you'll get a refund and then we'll never stream again. Just kidding. Mutant League. I'll go look for it. Wow, look at the time. It's like late.
We just look at the time.
Gosh, all this round the world. I mean, everything from magic cast at people's knees to old shows. No, I won't go shank nobody. I'll just send Lee down there, and she'll end up just like, Danny, let's go to Universal to the pretend Halloween Horror Nights. Alpha original runs 86 to 90. Three's Company, another good one, 77 to 84. I don't remember Wise Guy. China Beach, didn't watch it. I remember don't watch Knight Rider, loved it. Growing Pains, watched it. Sledgehammer. Max Headroom, very much. Remember when Mortal Kombat, the short animated series? I do.
All that crap was
on video.
Yep, all those iron particles falling off the tape.
Damn you, magnetism. It was on USA. Daily Motion has at least 5. Whew, all right. Well, oh my God, it's just going to keep going on. What was the one where the Sharks played hockey? James, that's up your alley. I bet you'd know that one. You know the
Street Sharks.
See, I knew. Beach Sharks. Close. But it was Street Sharks.
Yep. Street Sharks was kind of the same thing. But they weren't, it wasn't gory. Like Mutant League was gory. There was Street Sharks and Biker Mice from Mars. There was all kinds of stuff. The cop show. I can't remember the one with the cops. What that one was. And everybody seems to always forget the Mighty Ducks cartoon, which was actually pretty awesome.
Space Ducks.
All right. We done? We done? We're over?
Y'all just
We're over
weird.
this?
Why are we over this? Well, it is. We are at the 2 hour and 2 minute mark. As usual, this has gone by extremely fast because y'all are just awesome. We don't just say that because, yes, WKRG in Cincinnati, by the way, not WKRC. Just letting you know, science. Smurfs, yeah.
Norks.
I'm pretty sure we could just sign off right now and not even say anything. They would just keep typing. Which is fine because they can. But yeah, everybody, as always, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. It's a straight up 2 hours. I need to take some Tylenol, which is gonna knock me out. But thank you so much. The nostalgia tonight was just phenomenal. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all are just awesome. But it is time for us to take a bow. Mike, thank you so much, man. Memory lane, dude. Is awesome. And see you later. We'll be here Friday once again. Not necessarily the Friday that we thought it was going to be, but that doesn't matter because every night's an awesome party night with y'all. So we'll plan things as October goes through, and it's absolutely brilliant. Y'all are just absolutely brilliant. It's been a blast. So for me, good night, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll pass it to James.
I'm gonna have to watch a lot of TV now. All these shows that I'm like suddenly pining for. So thanks a lot, guys. No, thank you though. Seriously, it's fun. Good conversation. You guys are all amazing. Appreciate all of it. Fun. Like Mike said, we'll be here Friday. Won't be what we planned, but it'll still be fun. We'll do some stuff. Talk about, hang out and do whatever. All you guys have stuff to do, so have fun at your haunts. Be safe. Don't get punched again. Science.
That's not. Yeah.
keep your dukes up. But
just cough on people; they'll get away from you.
If we don't see you guys on Friday, we'll see you guys on Sunday. If we don't see you on Sunday, we'll see you on Tuesday. If we don't see you on Tuesday, we'll see you again next Wednesday. So we're out of here. You guys eat the treats, be safe, have fun, and good night.
Good night, everybody. Just what James said. Be safe. Thanks.